Hey, hey, hey. Who's in here? Who's in here visiting again? Hey, it's Nettie. Nettie's always hanging out. Nettie, I will get your kit emailed to you. Probably when I get done off of here. So it'll be there before morning. Let's put it that way. I may try to get it out before then. Okay, let's see. Hey, 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 somebody else is here. Who else is in here? I know, I was so shocked. I did not expect you to get it twice, which is great. I mean, it's awesome. I'm using a stovetop box. Who else is in here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm just playing. Oh. Jean's back. Oh, well, hi again, Julie. I was being funny. I seen Trish say something about it was rigged. I'm like, no, I didn't actually rig that. That's so funny, though. It really was. Oh, it's okay. I had some stuff I needed to work on, and I figured if I was working on it, come on, I know sometimes people are up and in and out, so I'd be here working whether you guys were here or not. Oh, I cut that crooked. I'll have to fix that. Oh. Hey, Arlene. How is Arlene? Haven't seen you for a couple days. I bet, Natty, I would have. Arlene, I'm always used to being on Mary's in the morning, and I miss that. Is she going to be back on in the morning? I think I seen something where she was going to be back on in the morning. I wasn't sure. I hope so. I miss her in the mornings. That's my wake up coffee is Mary and a cup of coffee. My wake up morning. Yep, I'm making a new cover. This is for sort of a 1920s Art Deco style journal that I'm working on. It's actually, oops, well, I'll knock everything down. Hi, Melissa. Oh, no, that's awful. It's actually from Relative History. Oops, let me try to get up here because it's big. relativehistory.co. Where's it's going to be hard. There it is. It is relativehistory.co.uk, and it's the Art Deco. And there is just a ton. Look at this page. Isn't this gorgeous? I seen that. Aw. I have two, Julie. This is a swing line, and it's from Walmart. It was like $20 some, and El Cheapo at Walmart. But it's really big, but it does 12 by 12. And then let's see. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. And then I have one of the little 8.5 Tim Holtz by Tonic ones. And it's nice just for a little small, like for postcards and stuff like that. You know, like trading cards and all that. Yeah, my the guillotine I got, I think it was like, don't quote me because it's been a while, but I think it was like $21, $26, something like that. It was under 30. Yeah, it's they're in a really weird place though. They're like over with the staplers and all of that. So they're like, you know, the staplers are at top and they're under the bottom, and they usually only have like a set amount. Sometimes you can find them cheaper online for Walmart. So it just depends. But yeah, so this is an Art Deco. So there's just a variety of, oh, not sure what that's about. It don't like that paper for some reason. It has to be that piece of paper. Huh. It doesn't like that piece. Well, apparently it doesn't like these designs. I don't know why. That's weird. Maybe too many colors. But there's just tons of, some of them are really, really pretty. So that's what I'm working on. But this is actually going to be my cover, because I love this. I think this is so pretty. It's one of my favorites. I like the lighter color ones. And this is just going to be a regular, it's not really going to be a hard cover. It's going to be more of a flimsy cover. I am making a cover, Connie, for a Art Deco, like a 1920s Art Deco journal. It's a design team project for relativehistory.co.uk. So that's what I'm doing. Just one of the things I do besides everything else that I do. So I thought I would work on it. And this is just a stovetop box. I wanted to sort of do something that was more, not as hardback and stuff like that, that I could just sort of throw in my purse or throw in a bag and take with me. You know, just sort of like a carry-along journal. What am I? Okay, this is a stovetop box, and this is just Fabri-Tac with a silicone brush. And I'm just painting. I squirted the Fabri-Tac on, and then I am painting it on. Hey, Kathy Jean. And then I'm just going to get this up in the corner. And then I'm just going to varnish it down. I just wanted to make more, something that was a little more, almost sort of like a planner, because, oops, sorry about the noise. Let me move this stuff off here. I have so much stuff going on in so many different directions now that I find I have to make lists and things like that all the time. So I thought I would make just a little journal where I could just make all my lists and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. And then this is just a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, and I missed a spot on the corner. But I had this old stovetop stuffing box, and I thought I would use it. I mean, you know, it's there. I might as well. I'm not sure about a busy bee or a crazy bee. Just have a lot of stuff going on right now. So, yep. And then I'm just going to trim it out. Well, this is actually a design theme project, so, you know, I never used to be, but I have so much going on between all of my YouTube stuff and all of my Facebook stuff and family stuff and my digitals and Etsy. So there's all the Etsy stuff, and then there's like all the sales and stuff. Like, no, Connie, I am at home. I am at home full time, and I have a 14, 2 16s, and an 18-year-old. So let's see. What color do I want to put inside with that? I think a blue might be pretty. I actually think I'm going to use this. I think that would look really cool on the inside. Yep. So no, I do not work outside the home. I would go crazy. This is what I do. Oh, there's tons of stuff in there. I'm going through fixing my messes here. See, Barbara, that's exactly what I do. And I have, or here's what I do. I buy like a ring-bound notebook or whatever, and I write something in it, and then I lay that notebook down. I forget where it's at, so I grab the next one, and I write it in it, and I lay it down, and then I grab the next one. So I have like 60 notebooks, spiral notebooks, and like this type of notebook, composition notebooks, that I just write like, you know, this is a brand new one I haven't started yet. I'm going to cover this. I actually got some really pretty paper from Walmart that I'm going to use. No, was it Walmart? No. I don't know. I don't remember now. I don't think it was. I'm trying to remember where I got them. I think I actually got them at the printing. I don't know. I don't think it was Walmart. I think it was at the printing company. But it's actually vinyl. But it's made for like Cricut. Isn't that pretty? So this is what I'm going to put on top of my, probably my next one, because I love it. But right now I needed to do this. So yes, I have notebooks everywhere. So I thought I would make me just a handy, I got glue everywhere, you guys. How did I do that earlier? I did the whole cookbook journal with no issue, and now I'm doing this and it's everywhere. It is. I love it. I actually managed to pick it up, and it wasn't. Yes, and Traveler's Notebook. Yep, I do. I love Traveler's Notebook. The only problem I have with Traveler's Notebook is I have to continuously switch out the notebooks because I fill them so fast. So my thought here was I'm sort of going to do this like a Traveler's Notebook, but I wanted something not as big, if that makes sense, so I can carry it in my purse, because what it is I have to have something I have with me 24/7, because I always have something going. My brain runs 24/7, and I sort of have the whole insomnia thing going on and everything. So I continually have stuff writing it down continuously. So I thought if I had something really small, where it's not going to take up a massive amount of space, that it would make it easier for me. Yeah, I do. I like Traveler's Notebook. Traveler's Notebooks. Have you ever, Jean, have you ever seen Genevieve Designs? If you like Traveler's Notebooks and like if you have grandkids or anything like that, where you like carrying pictures and stuff. She has a gorgeous one. It's called the Wanderlust. It's a template type thing, so you just like sort of trace the templates and follow her style. But then you can, make it however you want after that. I love her stuff. Oh, do you? Yep. See, yep. She's addicting, man. But her Wanderlust album is. I have, oh my gosh, so many of her templates, and have made quite a few. Of course, I always start it, and then have I ever made over hers? Over of hers? Have I ever made one of hers? Is that what you were asking? Oh yeah, I have tons of them. I've sold a lot that I made of hers. I end up selling them for whatever reason as fast as I make them. She's really good with albums. Paper Phenomenon is really good too. Paper Phenomenon, if you haven't seen anything with hers, now hers is good, but if you're going to make anything and sell it, you have to buy a license to sell it. But if you're making it personally for yourself or as, gifts, it's not too bad. I'm sorry about this jerking really unsteady. I think it's all the colors in the paper, so that may be something pretty crazy. I think it just doesn't like that. All the different colors, maybe. But yeah, I love her stuff. Now, I usually, make her stuff. I don't follow directly along with hers. I'm constitutionally incapable of following something like that and, doing it every single step by step the way she does it. I sort of, make it my own. That's just me, because I'll do it and I'm like, oh, I want to try it this way, or I want to try it this way. And, that's just the method to my madness. Oh, you bought one? What template did you buy? Yeah, see, that's me. Her backgrounds are gorgeous. But I just have never really done that. I mean, I'm sort of one of those that if I want to use a background, then I'll, I usually have like a type of scrapbook paper that I want to use or whatever. I do my own digitals, so I have a hard time using other people's because I go, ooh, but I want this, so I have to make it my own. The one after the Wanderlust, okay. Wow, I'm trying to think of which one was after. Was that the? Let's see. She did the Wanderlust. Was it the glass scene? Was that after the Wanderlust or before the Wanderlust? Yeah, see, that's me. I sort of like the crazy. Do you jelly plate, Jean? Yeah, I think it was the glassine. Hey, Kay. Oh, at BetaCon? That was, you're talking about with May May, right? May May's Made It Con, that she was there. I almost went to that, and then I can't remember. Something happened. I don't remember. It was something family-wise. Oh, I don't know. My mom or my dad had to have a stent. I think it was my dad had to have a stent put in that weekend. Yeah, I've just started playing with jelly plates. I had never played with them before, but I really, really like them. Oh, is she having one in July? I haven't seen that. Is she still going to try to do it with? I mean, I heard that she did, but I wasn't sure. Oh, bad with measuring. Oh, they postponed. Okay, now see, I knew the one was in March, but there was no way I could make it. I didn't realize they had postponed it until July. Huh. I may have to check that out. Now, Connie, where are you at? As far as location wise, I know I should know this because I just read it because I just did shipping for your stuff. But don't ask me. Nice. Huh. Okay, that's right. That's right. You were the Tennessee person. I probably shouldn't do that. I am. Try to do that off the glass plate. I have an uncle that lives in. Well, he lives around Knoxville. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let me try it this way. There it went. I don't know why this one paper just does not want to stick. Same spot. Must be a bad spot in the paper. Yeah, I just started playing with jelly printing, but it's fun. It's a learning curve, but I mean, everything is. Like anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets, I think. At least that's what I found. So now I need to trim this up just a wee bit. And like I said, I'm using this for me, so I'm not like it's just going to be like a scrappy book of my ideas and all that. So I'm sorry I'm cutting, guys. So that's sort of hard for me to do through all that stuff on camera. You know what? I'm going to switch this. Well, switch what this is. I almost always use vintage photo, but since this is Art Deco, I'm going to go with the black. Let me put my... It is. I like the outside. Yep, that's what I do. Just throw something on top of it. Thank you, Nettie. I figure since this is Art Deco, I'd sort of do the black around the edges, since that sort of goes with that whole look. Yeah, and I sort of think the black will look really good with all this, with the color in. I'm not trying to be neat about it. I sort of want it to sort of look grungy. I like grungy type stuff, so it works for me. The grungier, the better. Especially with carrying it in my purse and stuff like that, I want that dingy, dirty look. No pictures. That shows the different styles of junk journals, or so you know what's what. Well, just with this being the whole Art Deco thing, I'm trying to sort of, I want it not so, I don't know. So what is everybody else working on right now? Do you have a certain thing that you're working on, or? Sort of quiet. Is everybody getting tired, just hanging out? Watching and relaxing, yeah. Okay. I like that. I like the way that sort of has that like smoky. Oh wow. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Art Deco stuff is just amazing. Well, that's a handful to do it, and that. Not at the moment. Okie dokie. That's just a plain old simple little cover, not a lot to it, and I mean it didn't take very long to do it either, so like it. Okay. So find my pencil. See. 2. Trying to put these in the middle. It's just not working. How wide is my cover? Sorry, I'm usually do that. I guess I'm just. It is on. Well, if it was flat, it would be about 11 and a half. 11 and a half inches by 7.5 inches. So the cover is 4 3/4, and the spine is 1 and 5/8. If that helps. So to move this here and see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. Okay. So there's my middle. And then there, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I marked my holes at 7/8. Oh, I'm sorry. 7/16. 13/16, and then 1 1/4. Then I cheat on this because if it's for me, I'm not that. Let's see. I put it about sort of a last minute decision to make. Normally I'm a a little bit more ahead of my game than doing it like that. Oops. Oh, and then I need one in the middle. Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, what color do I want to use? I think I actually use silver. Although the copper would sort of look good with the orange. Yeah, I think it will. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is everybody just watching? Everybody's sort of quiet. I'll just punch these in. I think I did the bigger holes. I probably should have done the smaller ones. Yep, I got it in there. Probably do some collage. Nice. I like doing the middle one first for whatever reason and getting it out of the way, I guess. Oh, I did it upside down. Whoa! Well, don't pay attention to what I'm doing, Nutty, because I just messed up. I just put it on upside down and looked right at it when I did it and knew what I was doing. Oops. I'm here. Can you hear me? There we go. It's going to be one of those days, I think. I don't know why I did that. I know better than I've done this 100 million times. Jeez. There we go. See, it works really good when you do it the right way. Connie, are you asking where I live? Is that what you're asking? I live in Indiana. Or were you asking where I was at? Because I'm out of my mind tonight. I actually live in... I live in Indiana. Oh, I do them all the time, but I used to have it wasn't this brand. It was an old one, and you did it, but the notches were the opposite. So every once in a while I grab this if I'm not thinking about it and automatically do it because, if you use something for 15 years that goes one way and then you switch it around, then it's easy to mess up. So, yep, I live in Indiana. But my dad was one of 9 boys. There wasn't any girls. Well, my grandmother's first baby was a girl, but she lost her. But there was 9 boys, and they were all in the military. So I have family everywhere. So okay, so yeah, I think I really like. Yeah, I think the brass looks really good with that. Nice, nice, nice. I am happy with that. And they're not, well, that one's a little bit, oh, I guess they are a little bit off center. Oops, don't go by my measure, and I just whipped them on there. And I promise you, if I was making this for somebody else, I would measure those and they would be straight. It's for me, so I would make sure they were even and all that. I'm just. And then this is just elastic. And have it not. I actually bought a thing on Amazon, and they were like all different colors. But I thought this blue would go really good because the blue on the inside, and then there's the darker blue out here too. I thought it would look pretty. I know, but it still gripes me that I didn't. I think I meant, well, I should have just probably actually took the time to do it, but I didn't, and that's that. Somewhere. There it is. I try to keep this on a baggie because it goes all crazy if you don't. And let me grab my jar of buttons. Are you talking about the in here in the center? This is just elastic. It's just corded elastic, so it stretches. These are my big black ones. Well, no, the holes in theirs are really small. Let's see. I thought I had a couple in here that had really, really big holes that were smaller. Yep, that'll work. Hopefully I can get it in there. Let's see. And it's pretty stretchy. Oh, have you? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's more than good enough. Oh, really? Huh. So I'm just gonna take both ends and stick through there, and I'm just gonna, this is really heavy, so I'm just gonna put that there to keep it from flipping in. Hopefully, let me slide this up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Well, it flipped off the dirt, and yeah, oh well, it's fine. I can do it out anyway. And then I got glue everywhere, you guys. My hands are, oh, with the one hole in the middle. Well, I'll show you. Then I'm just going to take this and sort of feed it through the holes of my buttons. I may have to sort of force them through there, but it will go. You can use ones with bigger holes, but I don't want to use a massive sized button. I want to use a smaller button, so hopefully I can get it in there. Usually this size will work. Tonight, the way things are going, let me use a bigger one. Just because tonight is not looking like it's my night. So let me find one that has bigger holes. Just so I don't have to sit and wrestle with that in front of you guys. So you guys can go, what is wrong with her? You know what? That one's sort of cute. Trying to find something with some nice size holes. Ooh, there's a pretty blue one. I don't like how that blends. I like the one that I had. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, the one hole in the middle, if I can get this through here, I may have to go into my, you know what, let me alleviate some of my problems. But the hole in the middle is for the closure, yeah. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. I just needed to get rid of those old yucky ends where it frayed. So there's your tip. Make sure you cut that off right before you slide it in and it goes. And I'm just sticking these through my buttonhole. Now watch, this one won't go because I said that. It's there. It just won't go. Let me see. Now how does that work? It goes in one and not the other. It's trying to, just because I said that is why it's doing that now. Okay, go in there. Come on. You got to be kidding me. After I cut off 8 inches of it. Wow, now I can't get a hold of it. Yeah, you're learning exactly how much of a headache it is to try to weave this. Make sure you use a button with, I should have just got a bigger button, but I really like this one, so. And I'll get it. It'll just take me a wee bit. Come on. There you go. Woohoo! And the crowd goes wild. And then I'm just going to pull this up. I don't want to pull it up that much. It's okay. And then you're just going to knot it. I got black ink all over my hands too. And I always like to do mine 3 times. I just feel a little bit safer. Now I do this too. I don't know if I have any of those. I don't have any of them in here. You can do this with fabric too, and then put like your quilt batting in between and do fabric. If you do fabric, it's really cool because maybe I'll do a fabric one. The fabric one's really cool. And I extend the fabric out so it flips over. So then when you do it around, it's got the closure over it that holds everything in on the bottom. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so then that extends and goes over it like that. And then my button, see my buttons, well, hold on to them. But yeah, so see it extends. I mean, I've got some, and the button is in the middle and holds it there. So I like it like that. I mean, I know some people do different ways, but that's what I really like. So that's just me. You know what? Let's go. I'll go all the way down to the bottom and then over. Woohoo, I just did that wrong. Wow, guys. Don't pay attention to me tonight. I am just... running O for O today. She's like, nice. Oh, really? And I probably kept my thing a little bit too big. I'm sorry if I'm being quiet for you guys. And my holes are all off, so please don't measure my holes. They're crooked today. And if you pull it, it'll tighten these up. I like mine where they'll move a little bit, but not be like, obviously don't want them that loose. I like mine a little tighter. No, Connie, not all of my videos are live. Some of my videos I don't do live. I started doing live videos probably about, I don't know. Nettie could tell you. Probably about a month or two ago, because I had a lot of people that asked if I would do lives, because they could ask questions, or because sometimes I find if I'm doing like a tutorial, and some of mine earlier ones are around Christmas, right after Christmas time, wasn't it? Yep. See, I told you Nettie'd know. Nettie is all over it. I don't have a lighter in here with me, but what I'll eventually do is grab a lighter, and especially with this elastic cording, if you hit it with a lighter, it'll keep it from fraying, and it sort of like keeps it. So that's what it looks like on the outside. So you really don't notice it's, well, except down here. I do, because I know it's there. Yeah, I think it was like maybe right around Valentine's, right after I did the Australian journal. The Touch of Nature journal was the first one I did live. And I think people seem like they like it. So there's my closure. Now, if I want this tighter, I can double this up, but obviously you're going to have stuff in there. So there's that. So let me get my paper. But no, some of them I do pre-recorded tutorials, or pre-recorded step-by-step, so you can play through them over and over again. However, when I do lives, they record and they will be up on the channel where you can play them over and over again if you need to. But no, I like doing the live because I'm sitting here talking anyway. So at least if I'm getting your interaction, I know the questions that you have. I know that, if there's something that you need, because I may not, if I'm showing you, I may not realize that somebody doesn't know to do a certain thing because I know how to do that. I've already done it, that type of thing. So let's see. Okay, these are all my doilies. Okay. Let's see. I have one of dots, so we'll put dots over here. Okay, so I need to. Yeah, the premieres were. I used to do premieres, and I would record them, but they would play at 7 o'clock every night, so everybody could watch them together and ask questions, and that sort of worked, but it didn't work as much as I liked. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 by 7 1/4. 4 1/4 by 7 1/4. So I need 4 8 1/2 long by 7 1/4 wide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. So I need 8.5 by 7.25. Do you like the live streams better? Connie, why did you ask? Do you like the pre-recorded ones more, or were you just asking just out of? Okay, let me grab this and get this cut, and then I will show you. You like the lives? Let me cut this real fast, and then I will show you. I started out, when I first started out, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the camera and all of that, so I actually used a phone. And the phone is a headache. So so I have an actual camera now. I have a camera, and I have 3 studio lights that shine down on me to make sure. Sorry. Woohoo, I almost did that wrong. That shine down on me to make sure I have enough lighting. But now, if I record and pre-record and put one video up, like say an hour-long video, it takes me close to 6 hours between editing and all that. When I do lives, when I get done live here, YouTube actually does all the work as far as uploading it to YouTube for me and all that, so I don't have to do that. It's tedious, the camera and all that, and getting used to the lights, because the lights are just ungodly blinding. I have a webcam. It is I don't know, because I will have to let you know, because honestly, my husband did all the technical part for me, so I didn't have to worry about it. And he, as far as setting all that up and everything, I trying to see, it's a Logitech, maybe like a C922, something like that. My camera, I can tell you this, between my lights and my camera, and I have a mic, between all of that, it was close to $700, if that gives you any idea money wise. Okay, so when I wanted to measure this, what I did was, okay, I'll just use this because it's a piece I cut off. Okay, Kathy Jean, what I did is I just held it. I know it has to be in the middle, so I hold it in the middle, and then I just sort of take it here, wrap it back down here. I know it's got to go the length again. I know it has to do that 4 times. So you can pretty much go, here's how I do. I go 4 times the length of my book, 4 long, and then I add about 6 inches extra. And I figure the 6 inch extra covers sort of, the space through here. And then for my closure, I just hold the cover closed, and just wrap it around to where it fits. Make it a little bit longer because you have to tie your knots. So add maybe 3 inches because you got to knot it and everything on the inside around the button if you're using the button. If you want to do it twice, you have to add a little more. Now, as long as you don't cut it, as long as you don't cut it, you can. How do I want to say this? You can tie it. Don't cut the end off. That way, if you need extra, it's still attached. Once you get it all fitted and you know what you're doing, then you can cut it. Once you've done it a couple times, then it's easier to do. Okay. So I know I have 4 strings, so I will have 4 signatures in here. So I'll split my papers into 4. There's that pretty doily paper. And so I split it into 2. Whoops. Split it into 2. And then I split it into 2 again because I'm going to go pull one from the top and one from the bottom. And that's just a space thing more than anything. And then I'll always, I'll flip it around and put my doily to the front. So there's 2. And then I'll do the same thing with this one. And then pull, because I have regular paper and the doily paper. So by flipping every other one, I'm getting a variety. And then if I have 2 that are the same, then okay. So there's my 4 papers there. Let's see. I'm trying to use maybe a mauve colored one. Oh, you're welcome, Jean. This is a pretty yellow one. I like that one. Hopefully the camera won't start going crazy. I'm trying to find colors that I think match really good with the inside of my covers. I like that one. This one may cause the camera to go pretty crazy because it's pretty crazy looking. Hopefully it won't bounce everything around. And then, let's see, I'm trying to find one more. Let's see what colors I have yellow on. And maybe a darker, let me find a dark one. Maybe there's a dark one that's pretty. It's not too bad. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, if you ever have. I know, I seen that, Connie. It's pretty crazy. This way. Okay, because this is my cover, I want them to be just a tad bit longer. So instead of going 8.5, I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch past. Just enough so it has, that little bit of... Yeah, Nettie, I'm using scrapbook paper for the outside, for the cover of my signatures. Oh, did you? She's a sweetie. I was so shocked. I didn't know. She told me, she was in my group. She was in the chat for a live Thursday. And she's like, hey, let's see, Thursday night what was we doing Thursday? Oh, we were doing collages, and then we put them on a toilet paper roll to store them on. And she was in the group and stuff, and I knew she was there, but I didn't really pay attention or anything. And then she's like, she said something about her feature Friday, and she said, make sure you're on there. Oops, I cut that a little bit crooked, so even with the guillotine, I cut it crooked. How does that happen? Oh my. And she says, well, make sure you check it out tomorrow. And because I had just watched one of her videos, and she's like, yeah, we'll feature Fridays tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. She didn't say anything about it being me or anything. So I'm just trying to get this one little edge. It's fighting me. There it goes. But yeah, so I was pretty surprised. Yeah, it was. Look at this old book I found. I haven't used any pages, but I want to use the pages out of it so I can use the book. Because it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, and it's all embossed. And it's real pretty. It's flat on the back, but I love it. I think it'd be pretty for like an herb or a garden journal. It just has that sort of greeny garden feel to it. And look at the inside pages. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I know. So, and even the pictures inside are. I think this is Australia, no, the Pacific Ocean. So I wanted to just find some Pennsylvania. I just wanted to add a couple. Ooh, a poetry one would be cute to put in there. Although I think Shelly, what in the world are you doing? This book I found at the thrift store, and I kid you guys not, I paid 39 cents for it. That's crazy. I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you so much. Shelly's my girl, you guys. Oh, look at the baby chicks. So cute. Okay. I love this book, but I just can't cut into it right now, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I talk about you all the time still. You'd be so shocked. Okay, so there was a song in here that I wanted oh, that's so funny. How's he doing? I was looking for a certain dog and a song in here. I have to find it. This is really old too. Oh, you just cover it up. Oh, I don't really want to use this one. I want to use one of my ones from the 1920s. Hold on. Yeah, you just write on it or put paper on it. Oh, this is from the 66, but I'll use this. I like the older ones. Yep, you just cover it up. It's just as background. Yeah, Shelly, I wondered what you had been up to. I hadn't seen you, and I've been so crazy doing all this. Oh, yeah, I have some old hymnals, too. My mom and dad were just in Puget Sound not too long ago. And you just, sort of do some decoration on the back. I like these. These are old. It's an old typed math book. You'll find the end of it here. My parents are good. They're doing pretty good. Mom had a stent put in, but they're pretty good. But they were out and um yeah, my parents. And of course my son was the one you sent the postcard to. He was so super excited. They came back and they brought him a Seahawks uh like the summer jackets, but one of the official ones. He loves that thing. Yeah, but he has a ton of stuff. And then we were actually at the thrift store and found a like the NFL versions. You can buy like fan helmets, and all that. And actually found him one for like $2. And he's like, I never would have thought that I'd have been able to find Seahawks stuff around here. So me and Shelly go way back, guys. Look, she just took over the chat. Everybody's like, what? Okay, there's 2. I meant to get 4 of those. Hurry for me. I got to talking. But yeah. Oh yeah, they do. I have some that are really cool. Jean, oh, you're the one that doesn't do Facebook, right? Are you the non-Facebook person? Oopsie. I was gonna say I have some on there with butterfly pictures and things like that. Lots of free digitals and stuff in my group. Oh, do you? Who was it? Somebody didn't do. I thought somebody didn't do Facebook. Maybe not. Oh, see, that's crazy. Well, yeah, we're over here in Indiana and find a Seahawks thing. How crazy is that? The Facebook group is called Done by Dorothy Step by Step Journal Creations. Hold on, I'll put it up for you. Give me a second. Whoops. If I can hit the right button. Yeah, Shelly, I wonder what happened to you. I hadn't seen you. Was that the other live video? Oh, yep, it was. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll throw it up. Oops, nope, that's the wrong one. Well, don't listen. Whew, I was going to put the YouTube. How does that work? I was going to put the YouTube link. That's so funny. You've never done a digital? Oh, wow, they're a blast. Are you guys still traveling with your dinosaur, Shelly? Always watch out for him. I think that's so funny. Oh, digitals are so fun. I am getting ready to Dino, yes. I am getting ready to release My Secret Garden kit because we reached 500 in the group. It's going to be a full-size kit for free. Because I'm just awesome like that. Well, Shelly, you'll have to start showing up more often. I miss talking to you, girl. I still have your cards and everything put up. Well, that's on my little. Wow, I cut that one way crooked. How did that happen? Glad I'm not making cards. I just have your cards, and you joined yesterday and forgot. Well, I cut all these crooked. Apparently, today's one of those days for me. You don't buy much scrapbook papers. I do if I find them on clearance. Shoot, I even folded it crooked. I'm just shooting for none out of that one. You'd think I'd never folded a paper before. My Civil War journal is on YouTube. And it's really cool because my mom does genealogy and I do genealogy too. And I actually have all of... Oh, Shelly, you're too sweet. I have all of my second great grandfather. He was in Virginia. And I have all of his actual records and stuff. And they're in there. So I have tons of stuff like that and, you know, old Civil War stuff. But I actually have my Civil War journal. Actually, every piece of fabric that you'll see in there is all... Oh, is it? Oh, awesome. I had a blast making it. I'm going to make another one. All of my fabric that I have in there is Civil War reproduction fabric. So it all is, even the fabric is all, and I have fabric, every page is a fabric page. It is probably the one I probably have the most pride in of every one I've ever made. And I actually think I'm going to make another one. And I have a massive tote full of Civil War reproduction fabric. I got it at a really good deal. I used to sell fabric. That's what I used to do. And I have a ton of it. Yeah, the digis you can reprint, which makes it nice. For the virus issues. Huh? Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, do you like to fussy cut? I like to fussy cut sometimes. And then sometimes I can't stand it. It just sort of depends on what my mood is. Oh, I think I crossed this into two. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 2 piles. And I don't like my pages to be all straight. I like them to be sort of, I don't know, more natural. That's just my thing. Oh, do they? Okay. Nice. I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out. I bought the recipe journal that we did earlier. Is Cartabella, and it's through Snap Click Supply online, and they have some of the Eco Park paper that's digital. They have some Prima that's digital. I bought the Prima Ledger packs. So if you make, journals for yourself, because you can't sell their stuff because they're squirrely about that. But if you make it for yourself, then you can buy them and use them. So oh, Kathy Jean, how fun. So you probably have access to all that era clothing and stuff too. Nice. It depends. It really depends, Connie. I spent a lot of money and had a really, really nice printer, and it died. And so at the last minute ditch effort, I went out on Amazon and paid like $75 for my printer. But I did one of the HP Instant Ink ones where I pay $20 a month and I get to print 700 pages. And they send me the ink nonstop, which I print so much. That's a big, huge deal for me. and I use it and I print everything I print. All my digitals you see, like the cookbook and all that, is all printed off of that printer. So, I mean, some people will tell you need a $300 one, and other people will tell you you don't. So it just sort of depends on the person. But honestly, I've printed off of, the really, really cheap ones from Walmart too. But yeah, I definitely, the HP Instant Ink saves bunches as far as money wise, ink wise for me. Oh, really? I don't know. Do you guys have anything like HP Instant Ink up where you guys are at? Because like where I'm at, I paid $20 and I get like they send it. Oops, I didn't do that. Totally crooked. Like I said, I get 700 pages that I can print per month before they start charging me per page, and even then it's like 4 cents a page. But they send me ink, and I mean, I go through. I print everything out of high quality, and sometimes I'll go through 12 to 15 ink cartridges a month. But I mean, I do a lot of printing with this kind of stuff. So yeah, it is. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to grab my needle and thread. Oops. Making all kinds of noise. Oh, yeah, I bet. And just in case anybody wonders, I usually do, for my signatures, about 2.5. Yeah, Connie, you can change your pack from month to month. So what I have a friend, and this friend of mine, what she does is she goes up to the 700 page pack, prints she gets all her kits together and gets her ink, her paper, everything, prints all of her pages out that she possibly can print out. Then, that does go into rollover if you don't use it. Then the next month she'll use all of her pages in her rollover and use it. But yes, you can switch between, which makes it really, really nice. But yes, you can switch back and forth between your packages. Yep, that's what I would do. Now, I will tell you guys why we're here because I know some of you guys were asking about this binding method, of doing the elastics or whatever. If you're new and you're not real sure how to, um, as far as sewing, in a signature and all that, then it works great. Would any of you guys be interested in doing a traveler's notebook type journal like this, like I did, but with an actual hard cover, not a soft cover? If you guys are interested in that, just let me know, and that's what we could do next. Yes, you would, Melissa? Awesome. I'm going to leave that because I like having that. I'm going to hang a charm on it because I want to be able to, move it as I go in and out. So I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, well, maybe we'll. Oh, hon, I know it's midnight here too, and I got to be up at 4. But like I said, I'm insomniac, so I don't sleep anyway. Okay, yes, we will definitely. Okay, we will do a traveler's notebook next. That's fine with me. I will work on that, Connie, tomorrow. And that way everybody can get everything together. That would work. And that way everybody could get it together. That sounds great. See, I'm just so lovable. Whatever makes everybody happy. I don't care. I just like creating stuff, so. I'm on Eastern, Connie. I'm the same as you, I think, in Tennessee. Me and my uncle's on the same, so. Because you're Eastern, right, Connie? I think we're on the same time. You too, Connie. Have a great night. Stay safe and healthy. Oh, okay. I normally come on at 9 at night. Oh, we'll see. Welcome to the family. I usually come on at 9 o'clock at night. That's my time. It seems to work best for everybody. It seems to run in the junk journal community a lot. I don't know why, but it seems like it does. But yep, I will be here at 9 tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay safe. Until 4 a.m. I usually go till about 2, and then I crash, and then I get up 2 or 3, and then I'm back up at 5. Connie, I think she was saying night. I think it was just a typo. Night, Connie. Gene, mine aren't, but they think they are, so it works the same for me. They sort of do their own. They're old enough now that they do their own thing. So who all's still on here? I know Nettie is on here. I know there's a bunch of people just flipping in the background. Yeah, it's 12:07 a.m. right now for me. 12 in the morning. Now, but it's 12 in the morning on Tuesday. Are you still there hanging out in the background? You're so funny. You just crack me up. I have 4 ornery little lasses. I have, 2 girls and 2 boys, and whoo, buddy, them teenage girls. But I'm fortunate because my one daughter loves laundry, loves to cook, loves all that kind of crap. So makes it sort of nice for me. Nettie, he is a cutie. Now, how old is he? My kids haven't been that little for so long. Oh, wow, yeah. So, Jean, you had your hands full, too. Four was a handful. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I mean, now that they're older and they actually get along, when they were little, it was, whoo, buddy. Oh, I know. Doesn't that drive you crazy? My one daughter rolled her eyes like that, and oh my gosh. There's a couple times I thought she's going to lose her eyeballs because they were going to go rolling across the floor. Drive me crazy. Oh, Nettie, that's a good age. That's awesome. I loved my kids when they were that age. Oh, Jean, I bet. Oh my gosh, I love babies. Oh yeah, see, that's the age you like them, and then they just become not so nice. And then the older they get, the worse they get. Now my 18-year-old is pretty good. He doesn't, but I've been fortunate. All my kids, knock on wood, are pretty good. So is anybody out there crafting right now, or is everybody just hanging? Or what's everybody crafting right now? Anybody crafting anything right now? You're done crafting for the night? Are you still doing your cards? See, everybody's being lazy. Here I am over there working away. You guys over being lazy. Oh, ATC's for, oh, you're making a baby album? Nice. You're not having one, are you? Nice, Jean. The thing just came apart. There it went. Shelly, you're so funny. You sound like me. I'm like, I am done. So funny. You crack me up, girl. That is funny. Collage and fussy cutting. I love collaging and fussy cutting. We do master pages on our Sunday. Well, it's called Bless This Mess. Because, you know, you're always... You're so funny. I don't know how Sean puts up with you. Poor man. Oh, yeah, it is. I like anything with paint. Oh, yeah. That's a bad thing. I hate being locked down at home right now. It drives me crazy. Is anybody not working that normally works, or is everybody... I know a lot of people are at home that craft and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people still work. Are you actually able to go to work and all that? My husband, he's still going, but they're like cutting a lot of their hours back and stuff. Kathy Jean's still in the house. Oh my. Oh yeah, I know some of you guys are retired because are you working from home mostly? I know some states have it a lot worse than we do. I mean, Ohio has it really bad, but Indiana doesn't. So, but my problem is I live right on the line, so we sort of have to watch both areas. Is it really bad in Washington, Shelley? It's crazy. It's scary. I mean, it's creepy because, I mean, you just don't know. Oops, throw it everywhere. Just that one. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I know we're like close to Miami University. If anybody knows anything about colleges, Miami University is about 10 minutes away from me, and they've completely shut campus down and sent all the kids home, and they're like reimbursing tuition fees and everything because Ohio is... I want this one to go this way. Ohio is pretty crazy right now. It's just crazy. It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about it. And I mean, and one day there's one story and the next day it's another one. So you just really don't know. pop in my punch cart. Yeah, it is, Nettie. It is very sad. I know that one of the yeah there's a in Indiana. There's a nursing home. It's in Morristown, Indiana. Um, 96 of the nursing home residents have it. Oh my gosh! Now Tim Holtz just he's my man right there, buddy. I love his stuff. Hey, Shelly, are you in my Facebook group? Kathy Jean, where you at? He's you're so funny. He's awesome. That's funny. Have you been to my Facebook group for a while? I know you're really busy. I know you go crazy. I got okayed through Ranger to sell Ranger and Tim Holtz supplies. Did you know that? Legitimately, as a business. Oh, well, see, you missed it. I've been having, right now I have nothing. I literally sold out everything on a live auction the other night. Yep. Oh, Kathy Jean, I'm so sorry. You stalked me. Shelly, that's horrid. Then why didn't you say anything? Why haven't you said anything? Girl, why didn't you give me a shout out? I've been crazy, but there's some groups I try to steer clear of because I just, try to stay out of people's chaos. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Oh yeah, Kathy Jean, definitely. I'll put some of my thoughts. Yeah, it's almost getting to where there's not, there's not somebody doesn't know somebody. Oh, I bet, Shelly. And then all this stress, not being able to travel, but then not being able to travel because of something like this. Toledo. Okay, I had an uncle who actually lived in Toledo. Well, he passed away, but a while ago. But yeah, I had an uncle who lived in Toledo. He's actually buried up there in the cemetery. Oh, you poor thing. Oh yeah, I bet. know, it's a small world. Let's see. I got all kinds of stuff here. Let's see what goes with what. No, I definitely think that needs to go with that because that's just like spot on. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I like the gray. I like that. I think that. Okay, so that one's going to go with that. Let's see. If I don't like those. So let's put those to the side. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. Like that with the blue. Look at that picture. Woohoo! Racy. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I want to do these pictures instead. Yep, I think I will. I like these pictures instead. I think that looks good on there. That one goes... It's too much. I might have to trim that down a little bit. Let me see what other ones are in here. I like those like that. Ooh, I love that. If I ink up around the outside and put something underneath it, I think it would go okay. Or maybe I should put this on one of the... Ooh, maybe this one would go good. Maybe I need to switch these around. Because that's got the yellow in it. So I think that goes better on there. Okay, the dark one would look better on there. I like these little racy girls. That looks good on there because it's white. And that doesn't look too bad on there, but let me see what else I have. I like the little racy girls. Maybe there's some more. I like that one. That's it. I don't have to look at any of the other ones. I like that one. Oh, yeah. Isn't that cute? The blue one? Which blue one? This? Right there with that, or the yellow with the blue? Or the original one that I had in the beginning? I had a red one in the beginning, I think. I have some others, so I'm still going to look through because I might find something that I like better. Although I like this one for sure. And I like this one with the blue because of the yellow. So we're down to, let's see, the yellow and the red and the black one. Although I sort of think this needs something lighter on it because it's too dark. So that goes with that. So now we're just on the yellow. So I have that one. That one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Oh, I sort of like that one. She's got a weird little thing on it, but it sort of has that round look. Original. Is the original saying that it looks bad or it looks good? Hey, it's the 1920s. We're allowed to look original. Okay, I have the yellow there. Okay, so I have all four of those. Original. You guys, what a nice way of... Okay, so I don't want to put anything on here that's going to make these stand up too much because I have to fit in my thing. So let me find some tea-dyed cheesecloth. Because cheesecloth makes everything look better. Although I sort of feel like that one needs white. I think I have some yellow. Yeah, they're sort of like burlesque 1920s. Well, if I can see what I'm looking for. I don't think I want that. I think I want this on this. I think it would look really pretty. I don't know yet. I'll play with it and figure it out. This is scattered straw, so I thought it would go really good on that blue. I'm actually just probably shouldn't have done it this way, but that's what I'm doing. So it's not the right yellow. I think it's too dark. Yep, I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope, don't like that. Sorry, guys. I actually have some yellow fabric that might look really good. Let me find my pinking shears. Although that's so light that I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll try. Oh no, they're pretty burlesque sort of. They sort of have that wild flapper look to them. So I think that. I don't know. Okay, Shelly. It was great chatting with you, girl. Don't stalk me. Yell hi to me. Or like give me a PM or something, or PM me or something. Yes, definitely. And tell Sean I said hi. Tell me stay out of trouble. Love you too, girl. Tell Sean I said hugs and kisses. Actually, I'm just gonna put her straight on here because I think the background. I want to put lace and stuff on there, but I really feel like these backgrounds really don't lend to that. It's too much. See, I sort of just like that the way it is. I don't think that looks bad. I mean, I'm just using it to record stuff in, so I'm not gonna like stress about it. A little thingy fell apart. Nope, time to buy another one. Because I had not seen Shelly in a long time. That's pretty crazy. You get so busy with life sometimes you just don't get time to do the things or talk to people or whatever. It's pretty crazy how crazy life gets and how busy it gets. I made some of the best friends with young Jerome. Well, Nettie, and I do too. But I think... Oh, Jean, you too. Have a great evening. Get some rest. Get some sleep. And if I was doing a journal, I probably would, but I'm scared. I don't want to bulk it up too much because I'm going to have to put it in there, and then I know I'm going to write and glue stuff on there and all that crazy stuff. So I think I'm just going to leave these sort of plain, since I'm using them just sort of like a notebook. And, you know, because I want to be able to put stuff inside too. Yes, Jean, it really was. Don't be a stranger. Because I'm going to glue, you know, I'll have all kinds of notes and post-it notes and glue things in here and all that as I plan things and all that. So I think I want to leave it sort of, I don't want to say basic. Just sort of naked where I can, you know, as I put stuff through it, I'll have it, the space. Yeah, me too. Some of the best people. And it's funny because some of them you meet and then, like, you know, things get busy. You don't get to talk to each other. Like Shelly, I haven't got to talk to Shelly for a while. And then for her to show up was just awesome because I hadn't got to chat with her. So it was so nice to chat with her. Yeah, I think when I oh yeah, they do. Well, thanks, Kathy Jean. Well, I don't want to put too much stuff in there because I know, you know, I'm going to use it for notes and stuff around the house, and you know, so I'll end up putting my grocery list in there, and you know, all this different stuff. It will be thrown in there, so I don't want to like bulk it up to where I can't fit anything in it, because it's for use. It's not so much just for journaling or whatever. I mean, I'll throw all kinds of junk in there and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then maybe I'll do a full tilt burlesque decorated one when we do ours. Maybe that's what I'll do. I do like this though. The pink is so pretty. I'll try to move these out of the way. And I have more of those, so the ATC style cards like these all came from Relative History, but the burlesque ones are actually a digital kit that I bought. Don't ask me who I bought them from. I would have to. Oh, Connie, hold on a second. Yeah, I do too. Give me a second. There you go, dear. You are now a part of the family. Okay. So I want my pink one first because I like the cover of that one. Find my center. And then I'll put charms in them as like I figure out which one I'm using for what, you know. I'm not sure exactly which ones I'm using. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Oops, I knocked my glue over. That one's in there. So let me do pink, and I'll do... Oh, let's do the blue one next. I like the blue one. I'll do the black one last because it's darker. Oh yeah, definitely, Connie. Not a problem. By the end of the week, I'll have it. I scribble and scroll and list and all of that like crazy. So yeah, definitely. And then I'll slide these down into, whatever page that I'm working on. And I'll put some kind of charms on them. I'm not sure what I'll put on them. I may just put like buttons to dangle on them. Okay, night, dear. See you tomorrow. So see, they all go in there. So they go in there. I mean, they fill it pretty nicely. See how bulky it is? But just for me to sit around and, scribble in. And I left an edge. So if I want to, put tabs to block certain things, I've got space still. Night, Connie. Get some sleep. Stay safe. And healthy. But yeah, so I just have to figure out what little charms I want to put on it. I don't know what I want to put on it yet. I may just dangle. I don't know. I have some beads and stuff I could put on that are really pretty. I might do that. Put some beads on it. There's some little glass beads and stuff. I don't know. And like if you want to decorate this, you can always put a button through it. Put it through a button and have a button on the outside or two. But I didn't put anything on the front. Let me see if I got a girl for the front. There was a picture with a bunch of them in it. Let me see if I can find the picture with all the girls in it. No, it doesn't take very long. And I mean, obviously, this is pretty basic, and I left it pretty naked. I didn't, do a lot of decorations or anything on it. Until I figure out what I want to use it for. And one thing with the traveler's notebook style like this that's really nice is you can make them naked and then, just sort of decorate each page as you go through that day. So you sort of have like a memory. If you travel somewhere, then, you get a postcard from that place to put for that page. Or, it's nice, it's starting to get nice outside. So, maybe, I walk with my kids to the park. So, I take a snap picture, a picture of them, or it's your birthday or your anniversary. So, you have a picture, or, your kid's birthday. I mean, you have different things. Or you get something in the mail from somebody or a Happy Meal, that day. So you decide you want to add, something for that or whatever. Yeah, they don't take long at all. I like that little picture with all of them on the front, sort of an intro. And that way it'll be sort of flat so I can put some lace along here. What did I do with my blackberries? Ooh, I should use that. Hee hee hee. That's very burlesque-y, like, isn't it? I don't know. I may have to study that for a little bit. I usually think out my covers a little bit more. Decide what I want to put on the front of them. I tend to overthink them, maybe. Looking for something sort of blue, that same color blue that I had. I don't see anything in this bucket. I may have something in my other one. Oh, lap books are so fun, Daddy. Lap books are good, and I am gonna put a little glue right here because I see my cover showing through there. I don't like that. Lap books are awesome. And like you have a little one. Lap books are really nice. Like if he's studying about something or he wants to learn about like one certain thing, his doing lap books are awesome. Maybe we'll do a lap book too. I'll put that on my list. Look, I should write it down, huh? There we go. I will write it down. Let's see. YouTube is going to get the yellow because it's yellow. Okay, so now you get to see how sloppy my writing is. Okay, album ideas. So what did we say? We said a 10. We said a lap book. You guys have any other ideas? Two hardcover books attached. Did it look like this? Was it like, here's a cover, and then there's a cover like that? Was it like that, Nettie? Where there's like a book and a book with the spine in between? Is that what you're talking about? I know I do a do-si-do, and the do-si-dos are a little bit different because they go. Okay, yeah, okay. There's that, and then do-si-dos. Well, this is pretty. Do-si-dos sort of go like that in the shape of an S. Like you have a journal here. Also, like your journal pages are here, and then you have journal pages here. And these, like you have a journal here, and you have a journal here, and a journal here, and a journal here, but they open up and they have flaps and all that. Okay. I'm going to put Lisa's flip because I know Lisa at My Eclectic Life does one like that. So I know she does that. Any other ideas? Anybody else have any other ideas of journals they want or certain themes they want? The idea of the S. Oh, the do-si-do. I like the do-si-do. And here I tell you what I've always wanted to do and I haven't done it. I want to get two kits, like whatever kit I decide to use, because I had this idea and my husband's like, "Oh, that's genius." But I wanted, except I draw that backwards. It actually goes like this. It's a backwards S because this cover opens up this way, and you've got your journal here. Then you have this, this spine, and then there's a journal over here. Anyway, I want to do one, and I want to get a kit, like a really, really pretty kit, like a wildflower kit or something like that, and do this in really pretty, bold, bright, really pretty colors. Then I want to print it out where it's all in grayscale, and put the one in the back all in grayscale, and sort of have like a good day versus bad day journal. Because I don't know if you're like me, but if you write in your journals at all, there's days you have bad days, and you open up your journal and you're like, it's a really pretty page, and you really don't want to write that you had a bad day in the pretty side of your journal. Where if it's all gray, you sort of feel like it, sort of goes with your mood. So I thought that would be really cool to do. A lap book is it's made out of, usually it's made out of a file folder, and it flips open, and there's flaps and flips. If you know the Bohemian Crafting channel, when she does the ones that have all the flips and the tucks and the pages and all that. If you haven't, look up Bohemian Crafting. She does a lot of lap book things. So yeah, so I thought about doing sort of like a good day versus bad day, And we wouldn't have to do, like when I did mine, I did 3 signatures in each one, but we could just do a signature on each one. So it'd be 2 signatures. So it wouldn't be as thick. And then we could have like a good day versus bad day journal. That would be, maybe that's what we'll do for the do-si-do. I'll put good day, bad day. Good day, bad day. Any other ideas? See, look, I'm using my journal. Ta-da! Okay, how about you guys think about it? Think about whatever ideas you can come up with, or if there's certain themes that you want to do, like, you know, there's a certain type of journal you want to do. Oh, you said lady in blue, a woman in blue. What is woman in blue? Is it just, is that a certain thing? Or is that just like a woman in blue? Sorry, I'm probably, it may be a location thing if it's something specific, because a soft cover with a black. So you want to do like a fabric cover. Okay, so you want to do a fabric cover is what, or you're meaning by soft cover? Okay. Okay, Nettie, do you want to do a fabric cover, or are you wanting to do like a soft paper cover? Because there's both. Anybody else have any ideas? Melissa, you got any ideas? Kathy Jean? Anything you'd like to see? Or any certain like theme? Okay, so you're talking about a manila folder. Okay. Okay, so you guys think about it. I'll remind me, Nettie, remind me tomorrow, or somebody remind me tomorrow to ask then if anybody has any ideas or anything. You like the backwards S a lot. Do you like the whole good day, bad day thing? I do like that because, I mean, an altered book. I love altered books. Okay. Awesome. Well, you know, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ideas. So try to think of themes or anything else that you'd like to know. And oh, I didn't ink inside any of my covers. What is wrong with me? Ugh, slipping in my old age. But yeah, and then we're gonna turn. Look, I made a journal in the time we were on here. Oh yes, let's do Wizard of Oz because my name is Dorothy, so it would be perfect for the good day, bad day, and you could sort of do that, you know, traditional, you know, color was there, color wasn't there. That's awesome. Let me put it back here. Let me find my YouTube book. It's yellow. Good day, bad day. Look, I'm gonna have all these things on there. Notes. This is what I end up with all over every notebook I got. That's why I end up with notebooks everywhere. Yes, the Wizard of Oz would be perfect. And I have yes. We will work on a TN next. The Traveler's Notebook. And then maybe we'll do the Wizard of Oz theme S after that. Because I have a bunch of Wizard of Oz stuff that's like really, really old. So I'll be able to put some ephemera and some freebies together for everybody. Because those always help. Because, I mean, you know, the old stuff is what's really hard to find. That way everybody will get some free ephemera. Oh, yeah, a fabric cover would be awesome. Now, I want to do a fabric cover on a journal but I want to do the whole journal out of fabric. Like the pages you use paper and all that, but it has a fabric base. And it's where you could use, and the method that I use, you could use a sewing machine or you could use like Fabri-Tac, either one. Are you talking about a fabric cover for the Wizard of Oz? Because the do-si do, which is the S shape, would be, you it would be really hard to do with a fabric cover, because you almost, the way you have to flip it, you almost have to have a hard cover to do that. But yeah, okay. Well, I wrote all those down. Oh, you did I write fabric cover? Nope. Okay, you head off. I'm writing this down and then I'm shutting her down anyway. So thanks for hanging out, Melissa. Stay safe and be careful. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Or if not, I'll see you around soon, I'm sure. So now I have my little desk book. Okay, have a great night and we will see you tomorrow, everybody. Please stay safe and healthy. Love you all. Thanks for watching, hanging out with me. I like just hanging out and crafting and not really having to worry about, per se, having to, just answering questions and having a good time. So, okay, doke. I will talk to you later. You guys have a great night. Bye, all.